Okay, let's unpack this. You know that moment when your search history just takes this sudden sharp turn?
Oh, yeah.
One minute it's, I don't know, cat videos or something, and the next, boom, bail bonds near me.
Ah, definitely a shift in tone for the day.
Right. It's that immediate feeling of, okay, this was not on the agenda. Maybe it's a buddy who, made a questionable decision.
Or maybe a relative who's been down this road before. Happened to.
Exactly. Whatever the reason, suddenly you're the one trying to figure out how to get someone out of jail. And fast.
It's fascinating, isn't it, how some services, especially the ones you really hope you never need,
Uh-huh.
they just seem kind of frozen in time, stuck.
Totally. And when you're stressed and need things clear and quick, that's the last thing you want.
Adds a whole other layer of difficulty to an already, well, difficult situation.
Absolutely. So that specific search, bail bonds near me, it's not just clicking around. It's like opening a door to this whole other world.
A world most people know nothing about.
And honestly,
Yeah.
a world that's often super frustrating. So today, that's what we're diving into. What that search actually means, the sort of old school reality it usually uncovers.
And how something new is shaking things up.
Yeah, how a modern solution is really trying to disrupt this, well, frankly, bewildering system.
Mhm.
We're pulling from this pretty candid blog post. It doesn't pull any punches.
Doesn't sugarcoat it, I mean?
Not at all. So our mission here is to kind of lay out the traditional pitfalls, the stuff that makes it suck,
Mm-hmm.
and then show how this digital-first approach is making it faster, clearer, and way less sketchy.
Sketchy works, yeah.
So when you actually type bail bonds near me, the need is always the same, right? Get someone out.
Right.
Now,
It's pure urgency, no time for browsing.
you're basically in crisis mode, looking for the quickest fix possible.
Ugh.
The blog we looked at really hammers home that stress. You can almost feel it.
Precisely. And the core idea here is, look, when someone's freedom is literally on the line,
Yeah.
a loved one's freedom, the process should be smooth. As smooth as possible, anyway.
Yeah.
The emotional burden's already huge.
Yeah.
So a system that's opaque or full of hurdles, that just makes everything worse.
Which the blog points out is kind of why the whole bail bond industry, being so local and fragmented,
Mm-hmm.
it was slow to change, slow to go digital, made it ripe for something new.
Like for disruption, yeah.
And friction is putting it mildly when you talk about the old school bail bond experience.
Mm-hmm.
The blog paints a picture.
Mm.
It's pretty grim.
What comes to mind?
Well, what do you picture? Probably like shady online listings, right?
They're-
Ads that look like they haven't been touched since maybe 2003.
Or earlier, yeah. And the whole 204/7 agent thing that turns out to be not so 24/7.
Exactly. You call, desperate, and it just rings.
Yeah.
Or goes to voicemail. Infuriating when time is critical.
It's kind of amazing, really, that such important services stayed so, well, analog for so long.
Right.
The blog really hit on how the traditional model just wasn't built around the customer experience
Right.
at all,
No.
which led to all this inefficiency, this lack of clarity, just mess.
And then there's the physical side. If you actually have to go somewhere, the blog mentions, those strip mall bail bond places.
Uh-huh. Next to the pawn shop and the vape store.
That's the stereotype, yeah.
Yeah.
And walking in, bracing yourself for just stacks of paperwork.
Legal jargon nobody understands.
Totally. And that feeling of being judged when you're already feeling awful, like
Yeah.
you're trying to navigate this maze, and the maze itself is fighting back.
Awkward small talk with a guy named Vinny, maybe.
Huh. Maybe. You're just trying to get it done.
So this is where the story pivots, right? Someone looked at all that mess,
Yeah,
all that frustration, and basically said, nope, we can do better.
exactly. Enter QuickBail.
Yeah,
They're positioning themselves as the bail bonds near me you wish you'd found first.
the one you actually want.
Right. And their big thing, according to the blog, it's all digital. The whole process, start to finish, online, no awkward lobby visits needed.
Which, if you think about the bigger picture, that's fundamentally re-engineering the whole thing. Well, it's high stakes. It's time sensitive. By going digital, they tackle those main pain points head on.
The urgency.
Yeah, the lack of transparency.
Gone.
And the fact that you used to be stuck with whoever was physically close. Now, near me means on your phone.
That's a huge shift. The blog really emphasized how this flips the power dynamic.
Yeah?
From confusing and intimidating
Mm-hmm.
to something clear where you feel like you have some control, which was basically unheard of before.
Completely.
Their whole vibe, they say, is fast, cheap, and zero judgment. And that last part, zero judgment, that's massive in this context.
Absolutely critical.
And like you said, near me, becomes right here,
Yeah.
on your couch, on your phone, wherever. The blog stresses it's secure, it's fast, and it cuts out all that sketchiness we talked about.
No paperwork mountains.
No confusing legal speak, no awkward Vinny.
Okay, so how does it actually work then? Because if you're searching bail bonds near me, you're probably in a massive hurry.
Right. Speed is key. The blog lays out basically 3 simple steps, all digital. First, you give them the basics, who's locked up, where they are. Simple stuff.
Okay. Standard info.
Yeah.
And just to clarify for anyone listening, maybe who doesn't know, a bail bond is basically insurance for the court. Right.
Yes.
I guarantee the person will show up for their court dates. The bondsman pays the court the full bail amount.
Right.
And you pay the bondsman a fee, usually a percentage, that you don't get back. QuickBail's innovation isn't just putting this online, it's that second step the blog mentions.
Which is?
You get to choose a bondsman, but it's from their network, people they've already checked out.
Yes, that's super important. The blog makes a big deal about vetting. It's not just a word they throw around.
What does it involve?
Background checks, making sure licenses are valid, checking that they stick to ethical rules. It's the total opposite of just, like, Googling blindly and hoping for the best.
Okay, that makes sense. Removes a lot of the risk and guesswork.
Totally. And then step 3, upload the documents they need digitally, of course, pay securely online, and bang, bail gets posted. Often super fast.
And QuickBail handles the background stuff.
Yeah, the coordination, sending you updates, calling the jail,
Yeah.
all of it. The blog literally says, get your person back faster than a microwave burrito.
Huh. Okay, that's memorable.
It's all about cutting out the friction every step of the way.
You know, this really makes you think, how many other essential services are stuck in the past like this?
Right.
Services that are confusing, opaque, but crucial. The model QuickBail uses, simplify, be transparent with pricing, make it convenient and secure that could apply to so many other areas.
Absolutely. Industries that just haven't caught up digitally,
Hmm.
even though people desperately want things easier.
Yeah, huge potential there.
QuickBail is pretty blunt about it, too. They say, we're fast, we're funny, and we know our shirt.
Okay, points for honesty.
The blog talks about them helping thousands get people out, back into the world with only minor emotional damage. It stresses this wasn't just some website slapped together.
Built with purpose.
Yeah, built specifically to modernize bail because, and this is a direct quote from the blog reflecting their view, the old system sucks.
Can't argue with the sentiment for many people, I guess.
They connect you to actual vetted bondsmen, fast, with prices you see up front. The blog emphasizes no shame, no BS, no bail office bullshit, just getting people out.
That upfront pricing and the vetted network, those are the game changers.
Definitely.
It shifts the power. You're not being taken advantage of when you're already vulnerable. That clarity, that control, that's what was missing. It shows just how transformative this approach really is.
So what's the bottom line here? For you, the person who might suddenly, unexpectedly be typing bail bonds near me into your phone at 2 a.m.
Yeah, what's the takeaway?
It means that this whole process, usually super stressful, usually totally opaque, it's finally being dragged into the 21st century. Kicking and screaming, maybe, but it's happening.
The internet actually delivering a smart solution when you really, really need one.
Exactly. If you found QuickBail from that search, the blog argues it's not luck, it's the system working better, delivering something smarter, maybe even more empathetic, right when you need it.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Totally. What other parts of life, what other stressful old-school processes are just waiting for this kind of digital makeover, this kind of like radical transparency?
Things we just accept as being difficult or annoying.
Right. So the idea is maybe next time someone you know messes up, you will be starting from scratch. You'll already know there are better options.
You'll be informed.
Yeah. So the final thought to leave you with is maybe. Think about that. How is tech changing these industries we never really thought about? Quietly maybe, but powerfully.
And how should we, as users, as consumers, start demanding that clarity, that efficiency, not just for bail bonds, but across the board?
Something to chew on.